And we are on. We got Medieval Dynasty episode 69. So let the immature jokes begin. I thought when I came in, it was kind of cool, I was just gonna get ready to sleep for the night because it was getting dark. But like, she's playing with the baby and like,
You're hurting my hangover.
you're, you're hurting my hangover. But I just thought the lighting was cool, how she was kind of like hanging out in the lighting. More creepy when she stands there, I guess. But anyways, I thought that looked kind of neat, so figured I'd bring in everybody before I went to bed. So when we wake up, we are going to see if it's hopefully a little brighter out. Winter. I mean, it looks cool, but it's just winter in real life is gross. But it looks pretty cool in the game. So what I did was I got a cool idea from Zelda, who's, and I believe it 100%, a better decorator than me, had this really cool idea that you can put two privies together and make a shed. So I'm pretty sure this is how she meant. But I think this looks super cool. It's just basically, two privies, you turn them on their side, and then you face them against each other. So it looks like a little shed, So I added a couple more barrels, kind of like, this is our resource storage, so I figured it kind of fit in right there. But, it adds to it a little bit more, I guess. So I thought that was cool. I wanted to point that out. We still got our snow peoples. Everything's looking cool. I want to... You're empty, right? I want to top off. Do I have any food on me? I gotta go make some food first. She's... the old, the wife's pretty funny. Which, that's why I picked her. I always like the ones in this game that are, that have, like, those personality traits. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so... let's head on in here. Gotta make a little food. Nope, don't want to pull out my hammer. And let's just make some of that. Got myself some tea this morning. I think we've had the tea conversation. I'm kind of a black tea and honey guy. Some Earl Grey. Kind of an old school tea guy. You know what? I was watching. What was it? Maybe both of the shows, because the last two shows I watched were more European. So they do milk in their tea. I've never had that in my life, and I drink a lot of tea. Yeah, place is looking pretty nice. All right, but yeah, they put milk in it, and I'm like, I wonder if that's good or not. I mean, everybody. It seems like a lot of people do it over there in Europe. So I don't know. Does anybody in the States do that? I feel like it's much less prevalent here. But and the other thing I was wondering if anybody does, do you put is it like a cream, or is it actually like milk? You know what I mean? Like heavy cream is way different than milk, right? I'm just curious. Otherwise, I was gonna look it up. I feel like I gotta try it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do today. We've got a couple houses up. We're not gonna touch those yet. But I do want to... You know what? I might have to go make more planks. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think I have a lot of planks. And I'm pretty sure... so over here in the Burbs, I want to make the fancy stuff, right? So we're going to use the... Yeah, it does make planks. I was pretty sure it did. Well, let's get a little bit up. And we'll see maybe kind of what we're thinking. So... So it's kind of got the natural backstop here. Right, so like this one... we can make... we can take it pretty far back there. That's actually better than I thought we were going to be able to do. So if we bring it out, of course, there's obstacles in the building site, which there isn't. All right, let's try that again. And what I might have to do is maybe I'll have to start it right here. And the thing I gotta make sure I do is I gotta leave enough room for a road. Huh. I wonder if I should do those first, right? Because I want to make sure I have enough room, road-wise, which we could do. There's about halfway, and then I want to do more on the inside a little bit. So maybe like right there. And then we're gonna have our road come along here. Right, we don't want to get too high up here. This will be our road. And I'll kind of show you what I'm getting at in a little bit here. But then it's probably gonna have to come around here. It's gonna meet up right here. Let's leave it right there for now. So that gives us this space right here to make like front yards. And we are going to use our nice little walkways. So this will be kind of where the and I might just do like right this first one doesn't really need a walkway is the thing. So let's see how this works. Let's go here, and then I need picket fence to about there. There we go. Yeah, I think this will work better, and then I can kind of just go as far as I can. Boom. Now, all right, so that'll be kind of our divider. Yeah, see, they're pumping out planks, but we've been doing a lot of building lately. So I'm gonna have to run back and get some. I should have thought about that first, right? But that's kind of what I'm thinking, you know. And I could still put a walkway here, I guess, right? Because we do want the fancy. Oh yeah, let's do that. I mean, we can always take it down, right? Like if I have a walkway here for these guys, and then our road. I want to continue our road. Okay, I got it. And then just up to the little thingy here, maybe. There we go. Not sure. I kind of want it back a little bit. Let's see. Destroy. Right. See if maybe these are kind of getting out of my way, I think, a little bit. Yeah, so if I can put it like right there, I think that'll look pretty cool. So it's gonna be, is it gonna let me? Is it gonna let me? Oop, oop. I had it somewhere. That might be okay right there. Kind of like wherever it was right here. Let me in there, right there somewhere, please. I don't know if it's gonna. All right, let's see where we could get it. All right, now it's not gonna let me. Of course, I know it did. Oop. Come on, where are you? If I go in from, yeah, so you don't want it that far up. Maybe I need to take one more of these out. Yeah, if we can get it like right there, that'd be cool. Yeah, see, I need to be able to clip. A little clipping would be nice. Alright, I don't want to mess around with it too much more, but if I can just get it in a good spot here, it'll look nice, I think. Yeah, so I think right there will do. I've had a weird cut in there. I cannot stand that. Like, the problem is I use my cell phone and my work phone is like the same thing, so I get all these stupid calls that they're not supposed to be able to do. like, like people trying to sell me garbage, you know, that I'm sure everybody else gets them too, but man, it's ridiculous that they let people bug you like that. I think that looks nice. So let's go back and make some planks. But yeah, that really gets me going. I can't stand that because you like with your work phone, that number is registered with the state where I live, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, they won't let people bother you that do that. I remember um, when I put in you know, like with the bank to get the mortgage and all that stuff going. It was ridiculous. I counted it up, and I got almost 100 calls the same day they ran my credit. And I had to call the bank and be like, "What the heck, man? Like, that's not cool." It was insane. I had to just silence my phone the whole day, and then I had to go through and like block and delete a whole mess of numbers. And I don't know. It annoys me a lot. It's one of those things. That's why I don't like talking about it too much, I guess. It's like politics. It just gets me annoyed. All right, let me see here. Okay, let's. How are we doing on logs? Are we doing all right? I don't think we're gonna build any houses this episode, so let's get in a bunch of planks. I mean, we'll do like 100. Obviously, oh, I gotta eat something yet. I'll not be able to carry all of these, so I'll have to make a couple trips. All right, let me eat a couple things so we can. Oh, I got that fur on me yet. I gotta go through my stuff here. I wonder if I have anything else stupid on me. Drop them. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that looks nice. Sorry, I did not plan out too well in this episode. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm just going to put these away for now. I keep forgetting about that dang weapons rack, so that's why we were getting weighed down quite a bit there. But yeah, I still have this weapons rack here, and I was going to, like, place some stuff on there, maybe. I know, it's kind of tricky. Can I move? Oh, no. Watch, I'm gonna have to drop like, okay, a little more than I thought. Yeah, let's get these planks in there. Hopefully it's enough. If we're down there building stuff and it's not enough, I'll just do a cut and come back and make some more. I don't want to bore everybody with the back and forth. Although I know lately I've been keeping, you know, some of that back and forth in. And it's more so just because, like, with these decorating episodes, you know, there's not, like, a ton to do in some of them, right? And I don't want to make, like, just filler, boring content, but, you know, I do know, I have gotten messages that some people do like the, you know, to keep a good chunk of that back and forth in there. Otherwise, they feel like they're missing out on kind of what's going on, which I get that part, too. So, I know I probably haven't mentioned it in a while, but I still do try to find that balance, right? I feel like just with these decorating episodes, that's just more part of it, so I leave it in, I guess.
Stop.
All right, Pinkie Pie, I'm going to put you right on the road there. And now let's get this going here. So I think that fence actually looks pretty nice. Kind of got a nice little privacy vibe to it, I guess you could say. But then you come through here. You know, now you got your, we got our yard back here. So, you know, kind of our usual go-tos, which the problem with this house might be that the terrain, of course, is a little uneven. I don't know what we're going to be able to fit back here, which it's looking like nothing. All right, well, I can, we can do that. Right, and I always like some wood and stuff back here. Let's see, am I going to be able to put you somewhere? Yeah, that's not too bad. There we go. A little bit of wood at the house here. That's okay. That'll be fine right there. Let's see. Sorry, I had to. Been coughing a lot lately, which is just driving me insane. I think I've been really trying to pump out a lot of videos lately, and I think it's just talking so much. Like last night, I did the patch notes for Kingdom Come, and they're the biggest patch notes I think I've ever seen in my life. The laundry there. So I read super fast. I didn't even put all of it in there, and it still took me it was like 22 minutes of just straight reading. It was crazy. I think that should be pretty good. For now, right? Right, we're kind of just getting the basics going. So, right, so that's kind of just what I'm thinking, because we've got our natural barriers, and then, so I don't know. I guess that's kind of a natural one. Like, we could still put the fence going across here. Might have to see how we like this, right? Because I can't build on that, so we gotta kind of plan that out. So maybe what I'm gonna do is oh wait, hold on. The other thing I gotta remember is we should put these down first. It's much easier to build around these where you want them, which I guess the angle will be kind of like that. Yeah, I think we'll have a little bit of an angle, right? Maybe not that much. Yeah, let's do that. And then that way when we do our fencing... that's pretty good. And then I'm actually surprised it lets me get that close. Because, like, these are kind of going into each other, but that'll be fine. I thought that was going to be more of an issue to where they didn't let me, but they kind of let that top part clip in pretty good. So that's nice. Alright, and then I'm going to put... I think we're going to put you out to about there. Right, so this will be our divider for these folks. Yeah, this fence is actually pretty nice. I kind of like the amount of clipping I'm able to do with it, right? Like, I feel like some other fences wouldn't have allowed that. So it looks nice, and it's a little bit easier to use than some of the other ones. So that is pretty cool. Alright. So I think everybody kind of gets the gist of what I'm doing here. So we're kind of just making our burbs have some nice like yard features. We'll go into photo mode after. Maybe we'll come back in the spring when it'll look a little better. And that's kind of... you know what? Actually, I'm running low. I'm not running low on linen, but we haven't caught up yet to all the linen we're using. So let's get our usual... Alright, everyone's going to need a little firewood. Please. And then... yeah, let's make sure we put... We want a big one at this house? I feel like this house lends itself to be a good spot for a big one. Right, still got a little walkway here. And they're gonna need to do their laundry. Did I not click on that? So we got a little, do a little laundry area. Yeah, maybe we'll have it like right there. And then we'll put up. Maybe we'll just have the laundry kind of out in the middle here. Very nice. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody actually like at one of these stations. Like, it's a really cool idea, and I don't know. Maybe I'd check it out like when it's not a work time. So maybe they'll come hang out and do some working. All right, what else we got? So we got this house. So, oh, hold on, before we forget, let's see if we can get a nice road going in there. A little pathway. Ah, perfect. And right there, beautiful. Oh man, that was set up well. Then the other thing I'm thinking is I might put in like a torch at the entryways. I don't know. I haven't decided on that yet. That'll kind of come with the old how I like to do it, where I just kind of keep adding stuff as we go along. Now this one, right? We got to tilt that way a bit. Let's see how much. Yeah, probably about that much. Okay, and then fencing. Get that stiff in there. I have enough blanks. I don't feel like going back to make more. Yeah. You know, like, I don't know. They're clipping into each other, but that one actually like turned out super cool. That looks like it's like meant to be there. The other one's clipped in a little bit more awkwardly, but I think that one I probably couldn't make look that cool again if I tried. Actually, it turned out pretty nice. All right, and then can I have enough? If I don't, I might just take everybody back with me. We'll find something to talk about. All right, so the road kind of comes to here, and then I wonder. Ooh, yeah, I like that actually. How about like right there? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna run out of planks. I'm gonna run out of planks now. Alright, we'll let them build more planks while we hash out some of this. So, I got that one up, right? Yeah, I got a couple things in there. You know what? The other thing I was gonna show people too. Maybe well, I mean, this wouldn't be a bad spot to show it either, I guess. So I know I forgot to mention it, but one of the options that you have in like these yard spaces, and it's pretty cool. It actually works really nice. Is I haven't done it in any of these places, but if you have like a field, like you can put, you know, like a little field right here, and you know, like put it against the wall or make it look nice. But you can put like so then it's a little garden, right? Like your farmers will come and farm this area for you. So you kind of got to just set it up like our other fields and just tell them what you want to plant. You know, right? Like you might do 1 square cabbage, 1 square beets, 1 square wheat, or whatever, so that it looks more like a garden. And then the other thing, I'm hoping they add it in that like big thing they were gonna do this year, where you can plant trees. But if you know, right now we can't just put down one of those big trees like right here, right? Like this yard would look super cool with like a maple here and a maple here. Or like you could line some fenceways with some spruce trees or something. Beanie can't do that. You know, like you could. See, I wanted to maybe like start it there. It's gotta go. Let's see. You know, or like I don't know, like start it kind of here. I guess I'd have to plan it out a little bit, but you get what I'm getting at. You know, like you could put a tree there, and then you maybe make another orchards plot if you wanted to like line this area with trees. you know, you could do that, which, again, the trees are a little easier. They just kind of grow on their own. But like, I mean, you know, you put in a cherry, maybe a bunch of cherry trees there, or plum trees, and then they'll grow on their own. And again, the farmers will come harvest them for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Um, but yeah, it looks really cool. And the only reason I don't do it is because I kind of have my own little farming system. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go make some. With my own farming little system, I kind of like the way it is, which I might be adding to that a little bit for some of the grains. So I think my plan is when I make that guide, I'm just... Oh, we gotta go to sleep too. Let's go do that, and then we'll come back and finish this one off. That'll allow me to make some planks when we go back too. But yeah, with that guide, right, so I'm going to do a beginning, a mid, and an end game farming, right? For the end game farming, I'm just going to show the farming setup here. The beginning, I'm going to kind of make... Basically, I'm going to do like what I do, where I made the one field at year 1, and then year 2, there's 4 fields, you know, and then by year 3, you have 8 fields. So I'm going to kind of go through that process in the guide. And I might just, in that guide area, you know, so I will set up the medium farm, what it looks like. I might just leave that one. Then I'll have 4 more fields of grains that I can, you know, use, which we're not running super shy on grains, but I do kind of want to take a look at it while it's nighttime. I like looking at the lights. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. Oh, the market, too. I'm going to look at the market quick at night. I think... Did I show the market at night? I mean, I know I showed the lights, but I think the market at night looks cool. Like, it's got very evenly spaced lighting, and I think, you know, that's one of those things where if you're really taking your time, you can do a lot of cool stuff like that. It just so happens that mine turned out pretty even and pretty well, even though I mean, you know, you've seen my builds. It's... Right, I try to keep it simple. I move along at a pretty decent pace, right? Because I'm not making build specific videos. It's more about the series with, and it just has building in it. I made some good tea. Oh, you know the other thing. I mean, I guess we haven't been getting cold, but we could switch this out for... I mean, we could wear a lot more warm stuff. I think we're gonna switch that out for the Gambison. There we go. Alright, let's top off, throw a couple planks. And we should be pretty good. And a Schulte stick. There we go. We don't need a ton more planks, but let's go... I don't know. Let's go pump out maybe like 100 more just to make sure we got enough. Which would probably be 2 trips. Oh man, and then I think in between episodes I'm gonna try to get those missions done. And oh, look at that, perfect. We'll get the missions done. And I don't know. What are we thinking next? I might kind of roll into spring, and then maybe next episode will be, you know, like all of our, I don't want to say chores, but like our spring things that we do. And spring, the big thing is this will be our first spring with the 3 farmers. So I want to make sure the 3 farmers is working efficiently for the fields. Right, so I definitely like 2 farmers for 4 fields. Right, so then obviously like the calculation would come over that you want 4 for 8 fields. But if you can get away with 3, right, because like 1 farmer per 4 fields, you can kind of think of it as there's 100% of the workload. They're at a quarter, but 3/8 is 0.375, right? So that's right. That's higher. So I'm thinking right. Three can maybe do the 8 is kind of what I'm getting at, I guess. I don't I don't know. I put numbers to stuff a lot, so that's kind of like the numbers that go through my head. Like they have like a work efficiency rating and whatnot. But that's boring stuff. So I just want to make sure that the 3 will work at the 8. So let's get, you know, how are we doing on the linen thread? We got 37. What are these? Oh, these take fabric. Yeah. Maybe this house has a couple barrels. Right? Maybe they just they're helping with some of that delivery stuff. And let's put up, put a little bundle down here. Maybe they got one sitting over here.
That morning breeze. It smells divine.
Ah, yes. Um, all right, guy, you are going to. What are we gonna have you do? Well, let's go with our usual stuff. All right. And actually, I'm kind of liking that spot because this is a little bit flatter of an area. Get a nice wood pile going for them. Right there. That looks nice. Perfect. And we'll do some the usual laundry stuff here. Where are you going? Are they walking through this and around there? Oh, they are. Hmm. Do I have to put a little fence in here? Because the whole idea is I want them to walk like around on the path, but that's like it's probably a tiny bit shorter, so they're taking that route. We'll look at that in a second. It's not gonna. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I kind of just want it to be. Yeah, you're looking pretty good right there. All right, can we get a fence back here? Let's see. Which way do we want to put it is the question. Do we want to do from like here to... Oh, it's gonna let me... Yeah, this fence is awesome. I'm liking this fence just like for building purposes, right? Yeah, you can't get through there. So walk the normal way, people. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Right, you got the little walkway coming around there. All right, I'm thinking what I can do is I'm just gonna run up here quick. Hopefully nothing up here wants to kill me. Doesn't appear to. Oh, yeah, look at that. You can see I do like that there's a good, like, distance of, what is it? A good draw distance in this game. Right, because, like, you can see our farm from way over here. Right, pretty cool. I know I've kind of mentioned it before, but I'm a fan of the Unreal stuff, Unreal engines. So, yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Let's do a little gander at it. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty nice. Give him some yards. We'll do those. I mean, we're gonna have to add more around there. I mean, I guess the other thing I could do is put some of the extra houses up here. Like, there's nothing saying I can't do it. So maybe we'll do a couple up there. We'll kind of see. Man, now that I'm saying that, that's a pretty cool idea. So I know that's kind of... Oh god, I mentioned how I wanted to do, or if I knew about this place a little better, I would have done more of a build there. Yeah, we could maybe do a couple extra houses up there. I mean, we'll keep with this idea for now. I mean, we're gonna keep these houses here, but yeah. Because then that gives us room up here too. Right, like we could do like houses up here. Maybe. And what I might have to do is make sure we can. I'm just curious. Let me just see. Is there gonna be obstacles? Obstacles. Yeah, I think I might be able to get one in up there. Oh yeah. I think that might be pretty cool. Maybe that'll be where we put our next extra houses, is we're going to do that. I mean, why not, right? I kind of had the idea when it came out here anyways. So maybe we'll get some double layered housing action going. Right, there's a couple spots up here that look like they'll build. I gotta take down some of these trees, obviously. That's kind of slowing me down, but... yeah, I think we could probably do that. I think that'll look pretty cool. Then we can kind of consolidate everything into, like, this horseshoe area. But you know that I say that. If that works out really... oh, my God. If that works out really well, then, yeah, maybe I will move those two. I don't know. Maybe not. We can... because we can build above them, too. Like, maybe that'll be the cutoff. Okie dokie. Let's see, is there anything else we want to add to our suburbs area? Oh, you know, I could decorate out here for the resource storage, right? Because we're going to eventually do that anyways. I know I don't have wagon wheels, but maybe we'll put another one there. That kind of sucks. Wish I had... those wagon wheels. I want to put another wagon out here, right? Like, it's almost like if the resource storage was... like they were taking stuff back and forth to it, right? There's like some wagon, like a wagon sitting right here, because we have a wagon up at the other one. I kind of like that idea. Right, and we can put another shed on here. Maybe that's where we have some sheds, is outside the resource storage, and then I can kind of show you the building of one of them. Whoop, 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 whoop. And there we go. And the problem is, how uneven are you going to be? Oh, no, it's going to let me. Nice. So I just want it up against the wall as much as possible. What would be hilarious is if people got mad that they couldn't go to the bathroom. And they were like, hey, what the heck? All the bathrooms are... it's like a sick joke. All the bathrooms are just like facing each other. Maybe, right? As close as possible. Yeah, kind of a weirder looking shed, I guess, with the terrain angle there, but it gets the job done. It looks alright. One of our houses has that weird kind of overlap thing too, which I don't know if that's an actual building thing. I don't know. I'm not a engineering, blueprint designing type guy. Yeah, that looks alright. I like it. I like it. We'll leave space for a wagon here. I think that'll be kind of cool. I'll bring that down next time I come over. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it for what I want to put down here right now. The other thing is I do kind of want to have a commons area somewhere. Not really sure where, because that'll be a yard. That'll be a yard, that'll be a yard. So maybe if we have these yards up, we could have like a little commons area like right here. That might not be too bad of a plan. That little circle I just ran. Huh. And we do have a little bit of time left. Should we continue on with our burbs? Our burbs thing. So if we do that, just trying to... I hadn't thought ahead to what I wanted the layout kind of for this to be. So let's just take a step back, because the road's coming down there. And they're going to have a little bit of a yard, so I don't want to do this road yet. And I guess kind of it'd be like the other ones. The road will come here. Put a wagon like right there. Sorry, I just kind of thinking... I should think aloud so everybody knows what the heck I'm thinking about, I suppose, but... yeah, let's do... Alright, so let's get up... one of our nice little trellises here. And we'll have another one about there. Oh, Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, let's just make sure that that is going to... I might not put the fencing up yet. Mostly because we're going to run out of planks again. Right, but we'd have some fencing coming along here. In the middle? I think so, yeah. Alright.
I'm something of a village head myself.
What do you say? He's something of a village head himself, is that what he said? Alright, and... right, and we'll have a yard that goes back here. Yeah, definitely the right decision, I think, with this fence. This fence is one of my new favorites. So it is giving us that outline, which is kind of what I was going for. So now the big thing is... Alright, we're gonna need a fence here. Right, this is gonna be the one that kind of dissects the yards. Gives them their little boundaries. Oh, are you gonna go up here a little bit? No. Alright, so we're gonna go to that rock. Yep. Okay. Now here's the hard part. So we want this to kind of swing around the road. Which if I put it from here, and then Pinkie Pie's getting a little rearing to go. So kind of do that, and then I think we're gonna keep that tree there. Right, so we're gonna kind of come along the tree. But I do want to kind of stay along the road here. Obstacles. This might be our best bet. Or do I want to bring it in this way? The problem is, I kind of want it to go... this higher rock. There you go. Nice. I like that. You could actually put like a light there or something then. So kind of that, just the framework, I guess, but you know, I think that'll look pretty nice. And then let's get, so we can get our roads in here. So now you are going to connect for me out to here, and then in through here. Nice. And then we'll have another connecting road. Yeah, I think going fancy with the Burbs, I think, is a good idea. I kind of like how it's... I like how it's kind of turned out. And how close can I get you? Oh, there's an obstacle in the way. That'll work. Nice. All right, how are we doing on planks? Can I put up a couple? We're pretty short. That's fine. So, kind of just wanted to get to the gist of all that down. Let's finish up with kind of our usual couple starter decorations. Uneven. Okay. Okay. Get a little wood going here against the house. There we go. Nice. And then they need to wash their clothes a bit. Are you gonna come in here? Oh, where was that? Come on. That'll be fine. And they got a full clothesline of stuff. This probably wouldn't be an ideal drying spot. I feel like everything's gonna cut down the wind from there. Oh man, is that gonna annoy me? I don't know how much. Yeah, let's put it there. Otherwise, that would be right. Like, It just wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to have a clothesline there. And everything would get damp and moldy, and it would be gross. All right. A couple more little things here, and then we'll probably call it for today's episode. Ooh, we're gonna do some wood chopping back here. How much lumber do I have? Or firewood, sorry, 598. Yeah, let's do. Or maybe we'll do like 2 of these piles right here. Yep, come out, come out. There we go. Yeah, it's good enough. You know, actually, if we're gonna do it that way, I don't like the way it looks exactly like the other one. So let's just do a little add-on. How about that? Of course, the add-on's gonna be annoying. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice, right? And then this is where they would put the next pieces of wood in. Okay. Feel like a little laundry spot right there is pretty nice, and then let's give them a nice big old clothesline in the corner there. Feel like I should have rotated that. That's okay. Nice. So yeah, off camera I'll probably come and finish up this fencing area, but I think that looks pretty nice. I'm glad I went with more the fancy look, right? This is like the fancy part of town where our I was gonna say our fancy people live, but be where our, I don't know. That'd be where the noble and aristocrats kind of live down here, maybe. Okay. Well, we got a lot of work done today, and I'm liking the way it's turning out. Right? I know that's the outline of it, but let's go up here and we'll take a look-see. One more glance at it before we head back. I don't know if I can I go in photo mode on my horse? Boo. Alright, I suppose, how about this? Hey, nice. I mean, it makes sense there would be a camera mode for that. So, yeah, here's the yards from the other angle. Yeah, nothing too fancy, but we kind of laid out the framework for, you know, some verbs and how it's going to be decorated. So I think it turned out pretty good, right? We're keeping it simple, but I think it all blends in with kind of the rest of the village. Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't ridden in third person in a while. Can we still do it? Yeah. Okay. All right, we are back. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to just off camera grind out a couple days. Any big changes, I'll let people know. As for next episode, what we're gonna do is roll into spring. Hold on, let me check this real quick. What do we got going on here? No resources. Oh yeah, yep. So they are. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We gotta go make some clay vials quick. How are these? Oh, we're out of wine bottles too. Oh man, don't I have somebody now? What's that under? Yeah, what are you guys doing? Wooden vials, wooden bowl, clay vials. I just don't have them making like much at all. Okay, so those should be pretty good. Let's pump out a couple more of these, shall we? Let's take a look-see. Let's go yesterday. Alright, is today the first day of winter? No, today should be the second day. So this should work. So we're making 60 clay a day. We're using 20. So we're making 60. We gotta keep that in mind. Clay vials. Oh, she's 38 of them. Holy crap. What do we say, wine bottles? I guess it's hard to tell, so I don't know if I ran out of wine bottles earlier. So let's go back to our management screen. So clay vials are 1 apiece. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's get them up to 10, I guess. Wine bottles is 6. So that's 10. And then, what I say, we're making 60. So if I go... I want to go up 8. So that'd be 48 a day. So 58 altogether. We're still coming out a little on top. I'm going to do 6. I think we'll keep that for now. And then I'm just going to go real quick. We'll go make a couple for him to get him going. And that will for sure conclude the episode. But yeah, as far as next episode goes, I'm thinking...
No worries. I'll wait.
I'm thinking we'll be probably the first day of... We'll roll into spring is kind of what I'm thinking we're going to do. Let's make like 30 wine bottles. And then if we have a little extra time after rolling into spring, right, we'll go pay our taxes, do that kind of stuff. What else did I need? Clay vials. Make like 50 of those right away. Yeah, and if we have some time to decorate something, what we might do is we'll come back to the main village here and we'll do the wooden fences for like the other side. So remember how we did the stone fences for the far side? I'll show everybody real quick before we go. Right, but like these houses back here. Maybe we'll do some yardage for those houses on this side. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what we're gonna go with. But like always, if there's something you want to see, just let me know. We can definitely get to that. All right. Yeah, let's head on here. Actually, let's go out with the sunset. Very nice. Yeah, it's looking cool. Okay. Well, yeah, so we got a lot done today. We did a lot of decorating in the burbs. We went fancy style. I'm glad we did that. I think it turned out pretty nice. And we just kind of laid the groundwork so we can definitely go back and throw some more things in the yard to make it look cool. Make it look more homey. And then next episode, we're going to possibly decorate the other side of our town. Plus, we'll probably roll into spring, and we'll deal with, getting more extras and kind of getting that set up. So I think that's the plan. But yeah, I guess with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there, be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.